Hello and welcome to the session on how to use Canvas. This is how we're going to use Canvas in the hybrid classes. So you've logged in. Under courses you have your course, and you may have multiple courses, but you'll pick this one. This brings you to the home area. Typically you won't see this header up here, but you'll see this and the course modules. The modules correspond to the syllabus, and it's how we work our way through the course. So the very first one is on the Respondus lockdown browser. And if you click on this link, it says show module contents, you can see there's a wiki page which you would click, and that gives you information, and then the Respondus practice quiz. What is the Respondus lockdown module? Well, it's a browser that we use for testing. All of your tests will be done on your computer, but will be done in the classroom. And you will have to have the Respondus lockdown browser on your computer to be able to take the tests. So make sure sometime in the first week you go into this module. But then you won't come back to that again. Instead, you'll go into whatever module is due for the day. So the first module is a hybrid module. It's the introduction, how to use Canvas in medical legal topics. So if you look at the module contents, you've got a textbook here at the top that's a download, text header, and then a link on using on the course, and then there's other contents as well. So let's go to this module on shock and medical control. This is not a hybrid. So in here you've got a page, a wiki page that you click on, a download of the lecture material, and then a knowledge assessment. So what is knowledge assessment? Well, let's go to this hybrid here. Cardiorespiratory anatomy, chest pain, and shortness of breath. So you go into your hybrid class. You see instructions. To complete the module, that is, because it's a hybrid, you're not attending class in person, you're attending it remotely. To complete the module and get credit for attendance, you must view the page. Look up here in shock, it doesn't have any of those. That's because this is an in-classroom session. But here, you must view the page, you must view this page, and you must view this page. You must view this page and you must view this page. If you don't, you will not get credit for completing the module. If you don't get credit for completing the module, you don't get credit for attendance, and so points are taken away for lack of attendance. You also need to do the homework. Now, you'll see in this module you've got a shock knowledge assessment. Knowledge assessment is homework. In the case of a hybrid, there's actually a certain minimum score that you need to get. So you must score at least a 3, and it's 4 points, and that's because to get credit for attendance, you have to score 70% or better on your knowledge assessments. So let's work our way through this module. Click on cardiorespiratory anatomy, and this gives you some information on the anatomy of the cardiorespiratory system. You can then click on this, and this takes you to an outside web page. And you can tell it's an outside web page because you go up here and click link to an external site, and it opens up a new site. And the fact that there's a link means that I want you to go through this and read the content. You can then go back and go anywhere else you want on these links. There's all sorts of other information here, but the page that I have you linked to is the one that I really want you to focus on. So then you just close that page. Next is the respiratory anatomy and physiology, same deal. Click on link to an external site, it'll take you to that page. Next we've got the knowledge assessment. Click on take the quiz, and this is your knowledge assessment. Again, In order to receive credit for attending this section, that is attendance, you must score at least a 70% on the knowledge assessment. You are expected to complete this on your own, and that's true for all of your homework. You're expected to do this on your own. So, go through, you click some answers. And you see that you've checked off all the questions. You submit the quiz. And I got a 1 out of 4. I have 2 more attempts available. We'll keep the highest of all your scores, and I know that I need to score better than a 70%, so I need to get at least 3 right. And I can go back and I can see what I got wrong. So, suppose I say take the quiz again, because now I've actually gone back, I've maybe reviewed some of the content material. So, say, okay, I like that one better. Let's see. I like that one better. I like that one better. I like that one better. And it, you may have noticed, has switched up the orders, the order of the answers. I say, oh, okay, I got that right. So I'm happy. And so now I can scroll down, go to chest pain and shortness of breath. And this takes me to that information page again. Then I go to a lecture video. And I can either watch it here or I can link to it directly in YouTube. And I would suggest normally linking to it in YouTube because I think the quality is a little better. You can see how this looks fuzzy. If you hit play and then pause, it will end up being more clear.
Welcome to this session of MD310 Medical
and
Care
there you
Provider,
go. That's
chest
the video.
pain and difficulty breathing. By the end of
So you go through that. Now you've got your next quiz. And go through. Let's see. What answers do I like? And I'm not sure about this one. I'm just going to submit without answering it. And I say okay. I got 3 out of 5. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, I missed that one. I missed that one, but I wasn't sure about that. So I'm going to take the quiz again. After I go back and review a little bit, say, I knew I got those right. Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, I know I got that one right. I still don't know that one. I'm going to submit that. And got 4 out of 5, so that's 80%. So now, if I clicked here, it would take me to the next module. So instead, I'll click here and go back to these modules. And I have check marks. I've viewed those pages. I've scored those scores. And it's now completed. And I get credit for this. Green check mark means that you have completed the module and you will get credit for attendance. The rest of this you'll figure out as we go along. It's not particularly difficult, but we'll talk more about how to use this in the classroom. But for now, that's how you use the Canvas to do your coursework, particularly your hybrid classes. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks.